Hey everybody, it is Natalie from Power Moon Tarot. Welcome to your reading, and today's reading is called One Kiss is All It Takes, and we are going to find out your person's thoughts and feelings, okay? And for those of you that would like to join me on the extended reading, we will be having an 18 plus extended reading, and you'll find a link to my Vimeo channel below. Thank you so much for being here today, everybody, and how's everybody feeling after that full moon in Capricorn, huh? Quite the doozy, wasn't it? But we're gonna go ahead and get into the piles, and we have 3 different piles to choose from today. We have pile number 1, which is the red chili pepper, or the red pepper. For pile number 2, we have the strawberry. And for pile number 3, we have the watermelon, okay? So take a deep and cleansing breath, clear your energy, anchor into the reading, everybody. For those of you that are interested, oh look, there's love on the bottom of the deck, okay? For those of you that are interested in a personal reading with me, I do personal readings, and you can find a link to my Vimeo channel, or a link to my description box below, which has all the information you need to book a personal reading if you'd like to. If you'd like to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, details for how to do so are below. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the piles now. And for those of you that would like to watch more than one pile, you're more than welcome to. So let's go ahead and get into the reading. Let's do it. Okay. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the red chili pepper, okay? The red pepper, spicy, pile number 1, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and look at what's going on with your person. We're gonna look at their thoughts and feelings, and after this reading, if you wanna hit the 18 plus extended reading on my Vimeo channel, you'll find a link below. This is a brand new deck here, and it's kinda slippery. But let's go ahead and do it. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the energy of pile number 1, who comes here today seeking your guidance. Thank you for allowing me to be the medium and the channel between yourself and pile number 1. Okay, Spirit's showing me somebody wearing like a very light blue color, or a very like baby blue color. Also, Spirit is telling me about a baby like spitting up on something, or like, so maybe some of you have young kids around you, or you take care of young kids, or your kids would always make a mess and spit up on you all the time, but a baby spitting up, okay? I'm also getting a baby that could be like possibly teething, all right? I know not everybody that watches this has a baby, but maybe some of you here have baby fever. I don't know, pile number 1, you tell me in the messages below, because I keep getting stuff about that. I feel some of you maybe have a baby boy born into your family recently, or maybe someone is having a boy because of that like light blue color. Let's see what else. Okay, I'm getting like somebody scraping nails down somebody's back, like somebody that has like round, sharp nails, and kind of like rubbing someone's back, and then also, you know, like doing the whole thing where you scrape the nails down the back, okay? Also, Spirit is like nails on a chalkboard, okay? Nails on a chalkboard, you know, like when they say like there's a screeching noise and it sounds like nails on a chalkboard, or like a really annoying sound, okay? Maybe some of you just heard that, or someone said that expression to you recently, but let's go ahead and get into it, okay? And did you guys ever have a teacher that made you like write things on a chalkboard before? Like, I will not do XYZ, okay? I feel like there's somebody here who used to kind of get in trouble when they were younger, but by looking at them now, you would never guess it, okay? Because I'm seeing the 9 of Pentacles here, and we have somebody who's very well put together, and someone who's thought about every possible thing that could come their way, okay? So whether you guys know it or not, you're definitely giving off a vibe of confidence and authority. We also have the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. And that also is very much a vibe of confidence and authority, okay? And the Queen of Wands can also have a little bit of a temper at times too, but I think you guys are pretty good at managing that here with the 9 of Pentacles, or maybe just making it seem like everything's okay. However, I feel like when you guys get into your zone, you don't even really notice what's going on with other people. You're just busy doing what you do. Okay, so also Spirit just told me the number 12. Maybe someone here has a birthday on the 12th or was born on the 12th month, okay? But or it could be the 12th house in astrology too, for those of you that have 12th house planets. Let's go ahead and get into it and let's find out. I mean, so far starting out on a strong note as far as their thoughts and feelings about you, okay? I mean, who wouldn't want to kiss the figure here in the 9 of Pentacles, okay? Like, she looks very regal. She looks very well dressed. She looks very well put together. So congratulations, pile number 1. Yeah, there's the Knight of Wands, and we have the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. These are new cards right here. They're kind of slippery, so excuse me for the slipping and sliding there, pile number 1. But we have the Knight of Wands. All right, one kiss is all it takes, and somebody very keen on landing you, coming through with the fire sign energy here with the Knight of Wands, feeling hot to trot. Here is the 7 of Swords, okay? And what is this person looking back at? Okay, so I feel like this person is looking back at situations from their past that didn't go the way that they wanted them to, and they're looking at the times when they really didn't, I'm getting wishy-washy, where they were either too wishy-washy, they didn't go after what they wanted, or they were too late. And, you know, I feel like this time with you, because I feel you're coming through as a very high quality person here with the 9 of Pentacles, pile number 1. They're like, I don't want to be late this time. I don't want to be, like missing out on an opportunity here with pile number 1, okay? And they may be a little bit overzealous, and they may think things are going to be a little bit easier than they actually are, because with the 7 of Swords and Judgment, I feel like somebody really didn't assess a situation too good, and maybe took some action that was very like off the cuff, okay? But I feel like this person doesn't really care. I feel like they've gotten into trouble before with their heart, or because they've done things spur of the moment. I do think this person could be risky at times, meaning they like to take a risk, or they like to. I also feel like this person could have a really funny sense of humor too, okay? And I don't want to say like laugh at other people's misfortunes, but maybe a little bit, okay? Pile number 1, they definitely have a fiery, unique personality, and you're coming through as like more demure and more, a little more put together than them. They're coming off a little bit off the rails here, but, and they could just be hot off a situation that, where they kind of got in over their head. All right, and I feel like sometimes this person is a little bit reckless or rebellious, and maybe sometimes they were even warned. I feel like this person could have gotten in trouble, or maybe their parents were like, hey, you know, don't do that, or that, you know, that isn't gonna work, or don't try that, or whatever, and they're like, I'm doing it anyway, okay? And for those of you in the past that have gotten real impatient because the person wasn't really like showing up and they weren't really making a move or taking action, I do feel like this person's showing up and taking action. Also, there could have been a talk about this too. I feel like with Judgment and the 7 of Swords here, there could have been a talk where you told this person, yeah, in the past, it really made me mad, or it really pissed me off when people act this way. You know, if you want to like be with someone, act like it, okay? I feel like someone here could have had a conversation like that. I do feel like this person got the point, pile number 1, okay? Because I see them coming pretty strong and pretty hot, all right? And the reading is called One Kiss Is All It Takes. So, I mean, I also feel that they could be a little bit, you know, a little bit overly confident here. Like, well, you know, regardless of, you know, how I was in the past, or regardless of, you know, anything that happened here, I can kind of, I can kind of make everything right, or I can kind of like just skip over all the BS just by taking action, okay? And, a fight with judgment, the judgment is the spirit of the primal fire. So it talks about the heat and the fire and the awakening and all of that, okay? And I feel like it's hard for this person maybe a little bit hard for this person to concentrate or to ignore the heat between you two, okay? With the Seven of Swords and Judgment. All right, but I also feel like somebody landing in hot water a little bit here too. Okay, like somebody got called out and landed in hot water and then was decided, okay, I'm gonna fix that and come forward now. And what a character. I feel like this person is kind of a character, you know what I'm saying? You guys definitely picked the right pile here with the red hot chili pepper, okay? The red hot chili peppers. Anyway, pile number 1. And also, I feel like this person is thinking about like a hot time when they saw you, and a hot time like for those of you that have had an interaction with this person already, it's like, wow, that was pretty hot. Let's do it again, okay? And I feel like with the Knight of Wands here, not really wanting to delay, okay? And knowing full well, if they don't put in the right effort, if they don't do the right amount here, that you're not going to be too pleased with them, okay? I think they understand that. That candle right there is smoking right now. Smoking hot over here. We have the Spider and we have creativity. Yeah, this person's like, let me take a crack at pile number 1 and I'll show you. And don't keep me hanging. This spider looks like it's hanging off of its web. And I feel like this person here with the Seven of Swords thinking of a lot of fun, tricky, creative ways to sort of to sort of keep your attention on them, or to sort of make something happen here. And I feel like you guys are saying, you're attracting this person, like you're the spider in the web. I feel like pile number 1, and you are attracting this person to you. But I feel like your guys' main message is don't leave me hanging, and we have creativity, 10 out of 10. Okay, why would you leave a 10 out of 10 hanging? Okay, don't leave me hanging. All right. And we have disruption. So this person is just saying, I feel like they want to, if you guys have been working real hard, or you've had a lot going on, or there's been a lot of projects and things like that, pile number 1 with the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like this person's like, here I come, to kind of like disrupt everything. And because it's like this pretty pink color, I feel like they're saying it's a fun disruption where we get to kiss and make out and all of that. But we'll talk about that in the extended reading, okay? Pile number 1 about the more 18 plus information. But I feel like this person is saying, I'd be happy to give you a break in your schedule or break in your day and come and distract you, Seven of Swords, and get you all hot and bothered again, Judgment, okay? And it's like with the Seven of Swords and Judgment, don't look back. You should never look back, okay? And maybe some of you have that attitude as well in life, or maybe you've said that before. We have seduced here. Yeah, this person is saying all it's gonna take, they're confident with the Knight of Wands. All it's gonna take is one kiss from me and you will be seduced, okay? And I love her legs here. Looks very powerful, very like super powerful and athletic legs, okay? Somebody here could have very powerful or athletic legs or muscular legs. We have so close, okay? And it's like, yeah, last time we talked or last time we saw each other, we got so close to making something really big happen here with Judgment. And let's pick up where we left off. Let's pick up the conversation. Let's pick up where we left off and not let anything, I feel like something could have happened here with the Seven of Swords and Judgment, like something, they were on their way to you, but something happened, something happened at work, something happened at home, something kind of happened, okay? But I feel like this person is saying, this time I'm determined. Like, I am coming to seduce you. And we are so close to having this happen, okay? And we have Be Mine here, and it's showing up under the Judgment card. So this person, I mean, the Judgment card's pretty intense. It's a pretty intense key in the tarot. And, you know, it means the Hebrew letter for the Judgment card is shin, okay? And it means tooth. So it's like, I want to take a bite into you. It's like raptor, venom, like, you know, I'm gonna bite you. Remember in the channeled messages, I said the nails down someone's back, okay? Maybe somebody likes a little rough action here, or likes to talk about some rough action. We'll get to that later. But anyway, we're so close to you being mine and me seducing you. I feel like this person is saying, okay? And I feel like they're also saying to you, don't second guess it. Just go with what you're feeling, okay? Is what I feel like this person is saying to you with the Seven of Swords and Judgment. Like, don't second guess yourself. Just go with it, okay? Go with the passion. Go with the fire. Go with the emotion, okay? And we have here, Ankh, purpose of life. You have so much to live for, okay? And some of you may have been feeling like, because of, you know, money or because of job things, that you just haven't been able to be as creative as you want to, because you can see the spider here is like, you know, is being dangled from the web and is kind of like separated from its web, okay? It's hanging on by a string here, but it's separated from its web, okay? So there could have been some like life things and some things that you needed to do or consider here, practical things that got in the way of what really like fires you guys up and what really makes you feel purposeful, okay? So there's another message here, pile number one, for you guys to connect to your creativity again, because it is part of your life purpose. And, you know, don't let life like suck that out of you. Don't let life suck the life out of you, is what I would say, okay? I know, easier said than done. We have Mercury and mind. Yeah, so this person knows that you're working hard, pile number one, and that there's a lot of like, spider webs are very intricate and you have to be careful with them, right? Because if you brush past one, you could completely destroy it, right? So they're quite intricate, and I don't know how long they take to actually create like a really big one, how many days or weeks or months or whatever. But I mean, it takes some finesse, it takes some skill, and it takes some finesse. And I feel like this person is saying like that they want to disrupt what's been on your mind. And for those of you that have just been going through a big phase or a big change in your life, pile number one, with certain things you've been doing, I feel like this person's like, let me come over and like have a sweet disruption, okay? And let me help you like take some things off your mind, okay? And I feel like with the Seven of Swords, this person is saying, you don't really have to think about it. Like, don't even really think about it. And don't worry about tomorrow, for today is all that we have, you know, that type of thing, okay? And I also feel like this person wants to convince you of something here too, with Mercury and mind and disruption. Okay, I think this person, one kiss is all it takes. You know, they're extremely confident that they can seduce you, that they could have you, bring you close to them. All right, and yeah, so I mean, I feel like this person is wanting to help you find like a sweet release here from what's going on. I also feel like they want to say the right thing to you too. Here's the thing though, pile number one, I think this person may have a habit sometimes of like saying the wrong thing and kind of like getting into trouble for it. You know what I'm saying, with the Seven of Swords and Judgment? So needing to be a little bit careful there for them with that quality, all right? And I feel like you guys are solid. You just need to have more time to be creative and to feel like not bored or bogged down by life. I think you guys are doing well. You just need, you know, I can see why you like this Knight of Wands, because you want a little pizzazz in your life, you know, and why not? Oh, the devil. Why not? As soon as I said that, why not? Okay. Well, sometimes we think that we're doing things for all the wrong reasons, don't we? Pile number one. And the devil can certainly seduce us. And the devil also has to do with the mind and the way that we think about things and disrupting old thought patterns that are not serving us. Okay. So, devil, as far as like the meaning of the word devil, means adversary. Okay. So sometimes we're an adversary to ourselves, and sometimes other people are an adversary to us. And, the Seven of Swords could definitely be an adversary because you don't really know where you stand with them. Okay. And I feel like you guys seek stability, creativity, productivity, and abundance. Okay. And the devil can really leech off people's energy. Okay, and can make us think that, we're not good enough, or that, we need them to do what we're doing. And, on the earth plane, unfortunately, we all have to contend with the devil energy, and mastering devil energy is about, letting go of limiting beliefs, okay, especially in the mind. All right, so disrupting limiting beliefs in the mind. And, in the past, if everything fell apart, if you saw a lot of your relationships, pile number one, be super hot and heavy, but they fell apart because people were unwilling to commit with the Seven of Swords and Judgment, and it really made you put all your effort and energy into your creativity and your work, I do feel like there's some balance that needs to happen here, right, pile number one? Because when we get out of balance, that really leaves us open to those extremes in life and leaves us open to getting trapped in old thought patterns that really don't serve us, okay? And sometimes, the devil in the tarot is called the renewing intelligence. So it like keeps coming back and keeps coming back and keeps coming back until we actually figure out a pattern, okay? And the Seven of Swords sometimes not really being that stable. It is in the tarot, it's the Lord of unstable effort, okay? But that'll get people into trouble. And I think that, pile number one, regardless of what age you are and what you've been through in your life, I think you guys have a solid foundation for creating the life that you want, okay? Or you're about to. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit more about this devil energy that's popping through for pile number one? What an interesting, I just heard someone thinks that they have it so easy, or this person thinks that I have it so easy. They don't see how hard it's really been, okay? So maybe some of you feel that way, okay? But let's go ahead and see. Spirit, can you show me why is the devil here for pile number one? We just had that full moon in Capricorn. Of course, the devil is Capricorn. But let's, as an association, astrology-wise, let's see. Spirit, can you show me why is the devil here? The Seven of Pentacles, feeling stuck. Yeah, feeling like I'm not going anywhere. This blows. I, did everything I can, but, I can't make someone do what I want them to do. And at the end of the day, I'm going to do me. And I think that's what you guys decided with the Nine of Pentacles. At the end of the day, I'm going to do me. And she has a falcon on her hand here in the Nine of Pentacles, which is, a bird of prey. And it's a symbol of, sending out intention as well. And it's a symbol of holding on to your power instead of giving it away, okay? And I do think there's a wider message for you guys in here. There's always a wider message in any love reading. I'll tell you that right now, pile number one, because there's always like multiple energies in our lives that are moving and changing rapidly, especially with the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Swords. And I think you guys just don't want to get stuck in something, okay? And I'm just gonna say, for those of you that, it may not resonate for everyone, it's a general reading, but I have to say it. For those of you where you spend a lot of time building your life up to what it is today, to be strong and independent, and you've got somebody who comes back into your life randomly here and there when they want, I was gonna say a hot F-U-C-K or something like that, pile number one, okay? You've got somebody in your life who's like, boop, coming right back in, right? And it seems like this old devil has learned some new tricks here with the Knight of Wands, all right? But they do think that they can seduce you and they can have you and be with you. And they are trying to hit it. I feel pile number one here. I do. Some of you may be wondering, like here with this devil and Seven of Pentacles, I don't know if I want to go down that path again because it's a lonely road and I work so hard to get to where I am and I don't know about that, okay? So some of you could be in that energy as well. But here's the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So I think something that if you are facing that type of situation, I do think something that would help would be blunt communication, not playing games. You know what I'm saying? Because the Seven of Swords can be like, well, maybe I'll do the thing that's totally destructive when you have the Seven of Swords in Judgment. Maybe I'll just go ahead and do the thing that's destructive because it's haha fun, you know? And maybe some of you guys have that in your own psychology to do that too. But I think something that fixes like the tap dancing and the game playing and the old devil with the new tricks and all of that is just like ultra blunt communication, you know, and like not delaying a conversation and not delaying. I feel like this person doesn't really want to delay in seeing you here with the Eight of Wands. All right, you guys maybe want to see them too, but are trying to play it cool. It's on the bottom of the deck here. But I mean, here's the Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords, right? So somebody coming through with communication that the other person is not really open to hearing with the Six of Swords, especially if it disturbs their peace, all right? And here's the Knight or the King of Pentacles holding strong, facing off with the Five of Swords, okay? But being unbothered by it. So those are some of the things that I'm seeing for you, pile number one, as far as the energy that's around you. And some of you may be wondering, like, well, if they do come charging in, Natalie, like, should I? Like, what should I do? Okay. And of course, I can't tell you what to do. You have to tell yourself what to do. But you got some things to think about for sure, pile number one, I think here. And some of you may be sick of thinking of something too with the devil and the Seven of Pentacles. Like, I'm sick of actually thinking about something. And I want to disrupt my mental patterns, my mental patterns. Okay. The devil is like, you know, the aging heavy metal rock star. Okay. But like, I want to disrupt my thinking. I want to disrupt my patterns. I want to, you know, inject some excitement into my life. I deserve it. Okay. So it's just, you know, maybe you're asking yourself, is it the right kind of excitement for you? Okay. And I get that, pile number one. I totally do. And we're going to talk about it more in the extended reading and get more messages about this person's intentions. We'll also be getting 18+ messages too. So if you feel like joining me on Vimeo, I'd love to see you there, pile number one, and take care. Let's move on to pile number two. Okay, let's do it. Pile number two, welcome to your reading. You chose the strawberry. Yum, 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 pile number two. And today's reading is called One Kiss is All It Takes. And, you know, go for the strawberry lip gloss over here for pile number two. We're going to find out your person's thoughts and feelings. Do you ever notice, like, you know, some people don't like it when the person they're making it out with is wearing like a lot of lip gloss because it gets all like, sticky and it gets all over their face and stuff like that. Anyway, it's hard to find a good lip gloss. Anyway, pile number two, I digress. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the energy of pile number two, who comes here today seeking your guidance. Thank you for allowing me to be the medium in the channel between yourself and pile number two, Spirit. Thank you. We thank you. Okay. And for those of you that would like 18+ messages, we will have an extended reading as well. Pile number two to go with your pile. So let's go ahead and see if we can pull some channel. Okay. There's Judgment. Wow, Judgment showed up in pile number 1 too. And this these people look, okay, so somebody's excited. Somebody is so excited and they just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control and I think I like it, all right? And I see somebody like being super excited to see you, pile number 2, like almost to the point of ripping the door frame off, okay? Like, hey, and I see someone coming to your door and knocking on your door, okay? And some of you may be having an unexpected visitor as well. And maybe three potential unexpected visitors, but I feel like you're expecting one person for sure, okay? And with Judgment here, I feel like this person is saying, I'm gonna rock your world. I'm gonna tear down this bed frame. I'm gonna tear off this door frame. I'm gonna, you know, hammer my way through this hole, you know, that type of thing. Pile number 2, hey now. And yeah, I feel like this person is saying, you got me feeling so light on my feet, and you got me feeling so free, and you got me feeling this kind of intensity. Wow, pile number 2, I'm over here like rhyming and writing lyrics over here for you guys, all right? And yeah, maybe somebody here likes to like rap or write lyrics or likes music a lot, that type of thing. I also feel like this person has this particular song that really reminds them of you, okay? Or they listen to a song that reminds them of you. Also, I'm getting the energy of somebody who like just replaced a headlight or a headlamp, or you know those motion detector lights that you find on properties and things like that. Somebody's could have been broken or needed to be fixed, all right? But I am getting that type of energy, okay? Also, Spirit just said saber-toothed tiger to me, and I'm also seeing somebody's like x-ray of their teeth or their molars, their back teeth, okay? Pile number 2, interesting, okay? I feel like this person's saying, I'm gonna rattle them bones like a skeleton. Pile number 2 with the Judgment card. It's hot to trot. There's the 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, so let's get this party started, pile number 2. And, you know, one kiss is all it takes. It's like, you know, because Judgment is the spirit of primal fire. So it's like our lips touch and everything around us bursts into flames and the lights go on and everything, you know, let the party begin. By the way, I almost said the word burp just right there. So maybe some of you are having some burpees today, okay? Actually, burpees are particularly hard for those of you that have ever done them. Ooh, the 3 of Swords. Hey now. Okay, we have the 6 of Pentacles, and we have, oh, the 5 of Swords. Whew, okay. All right, I did a reading on this, the full moon and Capricorn reading, if you guys saw this, but I do feel like there's something here about like, I'm sick of giving to people and getting nothing in return and getting my heart broken, okay? I feel like this person could have been, you know, pile number 2, I feel like this person almost gave up on love. I feel like they did, or they could have. And I feel like now this person, you know, this talks about somebody who's been through a lot when it comes to dating, when it comes to communication, when it comes to honesty, when it comes to, you know, like feeling used. Because the 6 of Pentacles is very like generous type of energy, and talks about expending our energy wisely, and it is the Lord of material success, okay? The 5 of Swords, however, though, is like somebody trying to lie to someone, get one over on someone, and I feel, you know, the 5 of Swords in the tarot is the Lord of defeat. So I feel like this person is saying that they never give up. No matter how hard it gets, this person doesn't ever want to give up. I feel like a relationship that they've had, though, some of them could have been, you know, going through a major breakup or going through a divorce or going through something pretty heartbreaking, okay? And especially like with a family or children is also what I'm getting here. And I feel like this person, you know, hasn't really felt a spring in their step for a while, okay? But I feel like when it comes to you, pile number 2, this person does feel a spring in their step. And I do feel with the Judgment card here that you are awakening something within them that I feel like has been dead or dormant for a while here, because of, also I'm getting an energy of business deals that went wrong, like something that was promised to someone on a business deal that somebody like used someone or took advantage of someone's generosity, okay? And also with the 5 of Swords and 3 of Swords, it's like I'm giving everything to someone, they're taking everything, and worst of all, they lied to me, okay? And maybe some of you have been in that position yourself, and you can understand why, like, people may not want to date again, or why people would just prefer to like stay home and stay in the comforts of their home and not like really put themselves out there, okay? But let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and see here. We have bear and rest, okay? I do feel like this person could be like a teddy bear, or they may have a little bit of a belly on them, or they may be a little bit on the thicker side, whether it's a man or a woman, doesn't matter. But they give really good hugs, I feel like, okay? And they have that kind of like, you know, bear energy, like, you know, the holding in someone's arms and resting with them. I feel like this person wants to come over and talk with you about something too, pile number 2, okay? Or they want to see you and talk to you about something. This bear has some sharp claws though, okay? So instead of fighting, how about we just give it a rest, you know, that type of thing. Let's see, we have anxiety. Oh yeah, somebody's been through it and needs to rest and has been through some anxiety. All right, and this is about their thoughts and feelings. So, you know, they've been going through a lot. Some of them could have been going through some issues with their finances and their money. I mean, I feel like they have money, or they're okay with money with the 6 of Pentacles, but, you know, they just haven't, they may feel like people use them for their money, all right, and they don't really love them and they don't really care for them. I do feel like this person has some anxiety around love, you know, with the 3 of Swords and the anxiety. And again, like them feeling like, you know, maybe I need to give it a rest and take some time for my heart to heal. And but here they are with the Judgment card, like waking up, okay? We have waiting. Okay, waiting. Red hot. Yeah, there you go. True love. Okay. Yeah, this person has been to hell in a handbasket when it comes to love, and they've been waiting for their red hot true love. However, because they've been through some things, pile number 2, I feel like they may be a little bit reserved with this bear energy. But also bear talks about hibernation. So saving all my love for you, okay? I also feel like, you know, this person is waiting for the right opportunity to say something, or the right moment when they're feeling good, okay? Because they may not feel good all the time based on what they've been going through, okay? And they may have some serious reservations about love. But again, I don't think they've given up. I think they just have been waiting for the right person to come along here, okay? And you know, sometimes when we don't hear from someone with the 3 of Swords, we assume the worst, you know? We assume that they're like a liar, a user, or that they don't care, okay? So I do think this person could have some nervous energy around love. Maybe you do as well, pile number 2. And that just creates a vibe where we need to be kind of sensitive with one another and take our time, okay? Guarded. Walls are up, boundaries and limits, okay? And I mean, at the same time, this person wants red hot true love. Okay, they want to feel that way, and they want to have a successful, with the Six of Pentacles, they want to have a successful relationship. But I also feel like this person, like when they get really hot or turned on, or their libido is really going, I feel like they become kind of like a chump at times. And, you know, I feel like they're saying that like women are their downfall, or like men are their downfall, but they can't, you know, stop believing in love, or, you know, like once my heart is in it and I have those feelings, it's just all over, you know. And the Five of Swords is like, you know, here, like waiting for someone to stab you in the back, right? With the Five of Swords right behind the Six of Pentacles, like waiting for the other shoe to drop, or waiting for someone to stab you in the back, okay? And this person may be acting a little bit guarded with you, pile number 2, but I do think they're, you know, they're coming hot as red hot and true love. So they are waiting for that special situation or that special person. They've been wanting that in their life. I think it's just been a hard path for them. Okay, we have Pluto and transformation, right? So this person's gonna need to, I think on some level they know that in order to get through this block, they're going to have to do the hard work and go through like a massive change in order to kind of get through those walls, okay? And yeah, I feel like this person is saying when they're really hot for someone and turned on, like they lose their brain and they just like, you know, they just want to like be in the energy and experience all those sensual pleasures and have a good time and all of that. But then creeping up behind them is the Five of Swords, okay? So, you know, love hurts, right? Love hurts, love bites, you know? Take away the pain. What's that song? Love hurts. Ooh, love hurts. Pile number 2. And it's gonna, you know, with Pluto and guarded here, it's like, it may take a lot to get through this person's walls. And they may feel a little standoffish to you at times even, or maybe just like a little bit like, don't come too close to me. However, with this bear energy, red hot true love, I do feel like this person really wants to be held, or they really want to be, they really want like somebody, I feel like, to take their pain away and to hold them. But it's hard, you know? And I love the glyph for Pluto in astrology because it literally looks like people coming out of their graves. You know, the glyph looks like people with their arms up coming out of their graves, which is like, you know, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month, right? Pile number 2, like time to get your love on. And Pluto is also associated with the Judgment card too. So they have some big energies operating in their life right now. And, you know, they got some, I'm not going to lie to you, pile number 2. This person has some big stuff going on, okay? And I feel like some of you are just saying, well, I don't want to be a distraction to whatever it is that they got going on, you know, like, are they ready or are they not, you know? And are you guys ready? That's the other thing I want to ask you guys as well, all right? And, you know, when we have walls up and guards up, it can take a lot to kind of get through those walls, all right? And Pluto can also be that energy where we're feeling like very defensive, but also Pluto has the power. Pluto is associated with power. So Pluto has the power to work through those walls, to work through that pain, okay? But you gotta go deep with it, you know? And we can't just be using like material pleasures and sensual pleasures to kind of disassociate our way out of things. We kind of have to like face things. And I know it's not easy to do that like every single day, every single minute, pile number 2. I totally get that, all right? But this person going through some massive changes. But you know what? Pile number 2, we have red hot here. So this Knight of Wands, so funny that Knight of Wands came up in pile number 1. And also Judgment came up in pile number 1, okay? And so the Knight of Wands is a very determined energy. And it's like I got my mind set on something. I got my eye on the prize, all right? And I don't care what it takes. I don't want to give up. The Knight of Wands represents fixed fire in the tarot. So it's like when I get my mind set on something and I don't want to give up on it, okay? And maybe you guys also have that very passionate, red hot, fiery spirit to you too, when, you know, you see someone going through like a massive change like this, or you're bearing witness to this. It's like, I feel somebody here isn't afraid, you know, with the Knight of Wands and Pluto. It's like, I know my power, I know my fire, I'm not afraid. Okay, pile number 2. So there is a message here about courage, and I feel that message is directed towards you, about, you know, not giving up on something that you're doing and continuing to plow through. And you know, also with Pluto and Knight of Wands, there could be somebody here who's wanting to overpower somebody's boundaries, okay? And you know, I feel like whether it's you or them, somebody here has had, maybe both of you, has had somebody try to overpower them or overpower their boundaries in the past, and that's why they're guarded, okay? And that's why they have anxiety, all right? And sometimes you can be like so turned on by someone with the Knight of Wands, red hot and true love, but it's a wild, messed up situation with the Five of Swords. It's not that good for you, all right? And the Five of Swords talks about, you know, saying those things that we can't take back, you know, and sometimes saying things that we can't regret, that we regret and we can't take back, okay? And also with the Six of Pentacles here, wanting to maybe ignore some of that stuff and just like keep going, even if it hurts, you know? Like with the Knight of Wands and Pluto here, it's like, I don't care. I'm on my mission and I'm going to keep on trucking. Okay. And, yeah, so there's a little bit of what I'm seeing here is a bit of a push pull, like somebody who has anxiety. I feel it's this person, somebody who has your person who has an anxiety about their relationships, but also really, really wants to experience true love and passion. And then I also see you, pile number 2, as a very passionate person who can be stubborn and doesn't want to give up on things and has the ability to kind of like see things through and get past people's walls. But I also think we have to be careful with boundaries, because boundaries are there for our protection, for other people's protection. And it is important to have limits on what we are willing to do, right? Because we can come across as very like insincere, right? With the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Swords, we can come off as being insincere because it's like, oh, hi, how are you? Sure, I'd love to do that. Six of Pentacles. And then Five of Swords, actually, I hate you, like behind your back. I don't want to do that. Some of you guys could have been treated that way too as well in relationships. And the Judgment card is like, burn it all down. I don't want to be a part of that anymore. And I feel like you guys really pushing through the forces of change, okay? And with the Knight of Wands here, we could definitely have some fire sign energy, particularly Leo energy showing up here. The Six of Pentacles is Taurus, okay? Moon in Taurus. The Five of Swords is Venus in Aquarius. All right, the Three of Swords is a Libra card. So those are some of the signs that I'm seeing here for those of you that like to look at that, okay? You know, the Knight of Wands really looking at all the work and the task ahead, but still feeling like fired up to do it, okay? And yeah, I mean, we got to take a risk in relationships, right? And sometimes it doesn't turn out that well. But it's about, you know, how you pick yourself up, dust yourself off, isn't it? Okay. Interesting. Let's go ahead and see. Spirit, can you tell me what is the Pluto energy here? What's the Pluto energy here for pile number 2? What is the Pluto energy? What's Pluto here for? we have the High Priestess, and looking at, you know, like feeling very cared for, very protected, and you know, the High Priestess being associated with the moon, talking about like feeling safe or feeling comfortable or feeling, you know, like we're engulfed in, you know, we're being protected by our guides, by spirit here, okay? And I see all the butterflies around this baby, okay? So something new that's coming from the depths of your subconscious mind, pile number 2, is getting ready to release out into the world, okay? And I think it's a new version of you that is going to be like blessing the world, is what I'm seeing, pile number 2, okay? And I think intuitively, you guys already know quite a bit about what's happening in this connection and what it is and all of that. I just think that you guys want to see what can happen. You know, the High Priestess is, it's about like, we can see what, there's so many different outcomes, right? Because the moon is represented by the High Priestess is associated with the moon. So the moon is all about cycles. So there's so many different ways that things can go. Water flows in a million different directions, right? But there's an energy here of wanting to bring something to life again, okay? And that you guys are popping through with, okay? And the High Priestess, Pluto is here because we've been through some tough cycles and there's been a lot of changes, but we have this rebirth, you know, and Pluto is all about coming out of those graves and coming out of the grave and the rebirth that's happening to you right now. Pile number 2. So hang on, pile number 2. I feel like the advice here for you guys is to ease up a little bit, right? And to kind of go with the flow instead of trying to push something stubbornly, even if you're getting a psychic message that you should hold off on something, okay? Because I feel you guys are very intuitive, so you can tell when you're fighting against something that doesn't want to be, or when you're pushing towards something that isn't ready for you yet or has a boundary up to you for some reason, okay? So if that's what's happening here, I think it's going to take some time for this to kind of unfold. The seeds are there, pile number 2, but I think, you know, with the High Priestess too, we want to be a little bit patient about the outcome. And I would say don't try to press it too much, because it may, you know, it may cause this person to like say no thank you, you know what I mean? As much as I think that they're hot for you and they like you and all of that with this true love and red hot, okay, I do think they have a desire that burns for you, pile number 2, okay? But I think as far as you pushing the envelope, I think Spirit's saying no, not right now, okay? Let this person kind of come to their own conclusions and decide what they want to push for, is what I'm really getting here. Okay, pile number 2. So that is what I am getting for you guys. And for those of you that would like to hear the 18 plus portion of the reading, we will be having an extended reading. There'll be a link to my Vimeo channel below, and we will get more information about this person and where their feelings are at, their what they're intuitively feeling about this connection, okay? And plus the 18 plus messages, okay? Thank you so much, pile number 2. I'd love to hear your feedback, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on the reading and if that resonated for you. Thank you so much and take care. Let's move on to pile number 3. Okay. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the watermelon. Yummy, perfect for summertime. Pile number 3. The reading today is called One Kiss is All It Takes. We're going to find out your person's thoughts and feelings. And for those of you that would like to hit the 18 plus extended reading, there'll be a link to my Vimeo channel below. All right, let's go ahead and pop into it. Pile number 3. I feel like you guys are people that like 18 plus readings, and you guys like to hear all the freaky deets and things like that. Pile number 3. So let's go ahead and see. You know, you really got to savor it. You really got to savor it while you got it, right? And talk about a juicy watermelon. So let's go ahead and see. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the energy of pile number 3, who comes here today seeking your guidance. Thank you for allowing me to be the medium in the channel between yourself and pile number 3. Okay, pile number 3. I feel like someone has some nervous excitement going on a little bit here in this reading already. Let's take a deep breath, okay? I feel like somebody's going out with someone or talking to someone on the phone or awaiting a message and is like super excited. It's like, are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do this or what? Okay, but let's go ahead and see. All right, I'm also getting somebody waiting for a confirmation that something went through, or I also feel somebody maybe wanting to like go somewhere or do some type of vacation, and like wanting, and also I feel like somebody reaching out to a friend and saying, hey, do you want to go to this thing with me? And like, you know, really hoping they will. All right, pile number 3. So let's see what else is coming up. Okay, I just heard The Bachelor, which is funny. I channeled that the other day, but anyway, maybe some of you like to watch the reruns, or somebody like lives like a bachelor, okay? Looking for that sexy single bachelor. Let's go ahead and see what else. Okay, you know, I'm getting somebody here who likes somebody who's like classy. I'm getting like, I'm specifically getting a woman who likes a classy man or a well-dressed man, okay? And is like, you know, has like a glass of champagne, is wearing a suit or like a black tie event, that type of thing, who has like a mischievous smile on their face. I'm getting like air sign energy, somebody who is like really good at talking to people, and someone who is good at being social and being like present in the moment is kind of what I'm getting here. All right, and I'm seeing someone with brown straight hair, a man with brown straight hair who's taller and maybe on a little bit of the thinner side, okay? And particularly air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? Pile number 3, I just have to tell you, it's like, hi, I'm Bond, James Bond, like that type of thing. All right. So what else? Okay. I'm seeing somebody like a picture, but somebody has like those little fire emojis on their eyes. Okay. Like it could talk about fire in the eyes or something, but the eyes is where we primarily connect right away when we see someone, right? But somebody like using the fire emoji or putting fire emojis over someone's eyes. Anyway, let's go. It's like the desire has blinded me. Let's go ahead for pile number 3. Let's see. One kiss takes it all away. I feel like is what is being said here too. One kiss and it takes away like all my cares, all my thoughts. All right. One kiss takes it all away. All right. Makes everything better. Makes all the boo-boos better. All right. We have here Page of Swords. Yeah, that's the air sign energy. And here you guys are on the bottom of the deck, the Empress. Okay, so the Empress likes to entertain. She likes to be beautiful. She likes to look really fresh. She likes to, you know, be just, you know, beautiful, dainty, delicate, succulent, you know, maybe not dainty or delicate all the time, but definitely like feel seen. All right. And there's this one witch that I know where she has this trick when she walks into a room with a bunch of people that she does. And she's a Taurus, very beautiful, beguiling woman. And I forget, it's a mirror trick is what I think it is, pile number 3. But she has this trick where she walks into a room and she has this way of making everyone look at her by doing some type of, thing, spell, ritual, whatever it is, quick thing. It's a quick thing. And like everybody does look at the Empress when she walks in the door, okay? And yeah, so we have the Empress and we have the Hermit here. So we could have some Virgo energy popping in, talking about like really looking for the light in the dark, okay? With the Hermit and the Moon here, the Empress really looking for the light in the dark and looking towards this Page of Swords, like, could it be you? Could it be you? And talk about, being talkative, being curious, being able to be social, carry on a conversation. That's very much like a Page of Swords thing. And the Page of Swords is also representing, the pages all represent, like this page, for instance, represents the airy, the earthy part of air. So all the pages are associated with earth. And so I'm getting that kind of down to earth feeling from this person. Not somebody who's like overly gregarious or anything like that, but definitely knows how to kind of carry a conversation. Okay, and I feel like they got a lot of ideas floating around in their head right now for like, their future plans, their ideas, different things they could say or do, okay? And, what they want to say to you, okay, pile number 3. So let's go ahead and find out what it is. Let's see what's going on. We have the 4 of Swords, more air sign energy. There's the King of Cups, okay? The King of Cups, water sign, but specifically a Pisces in the tarot. And we have the 10 of Wands. Yeah, okay. So somebody who knows how to work hard and somebody who knows how to, really put a lot of passion and the feeling into what they do, okay? And I feel like this person hasn't really had something to feel super passionate about on a romantic level for a while. I feel like this person hasn't really had the emotional outlet that they want to have in their life at times, okay? And I do feel like this person, they are very good at socializing and talking and saying hi and all of that kind of stuff. But I do feel like this person has unmet emotional needs, okay? And I do think this person has a very creative side that maybe sometimes they feel like it's too much work or they don't really honor it like they should, okay? And I also feel like this person feels guilty sometimes too, because they see what's going on in the world or they see what's happening in the world. And I think they're in a pretty decent position here with the King of Cups, all right? The Page of Swords to me is kind of like, how can I help, right? And I feel like this person sees kind of like what's going on in the world and is like, has feelings about it, maybe doesn't always know what to do about it, okay? Also, I feel like this person could sometimes like have guilt from their family, okay? Or feel guilt about something having to do with their family, whether it's their parents, whether it's whoever, I am seeing that coming up here too, okay? I do feel like this person means well and they want people to have a good opinion of them, okay? And I feel like they don't want to come off as lazy either, but I also feel like they don't want to waste their time on something that isn't going to work. You know what I mean? And I do feel like this person gets a real feeling. You know what I'm saying? Pile number 3, like sensation, like a real feeling. If something's going to be like an uphill battle and going to be like way too hard, or if something is going to be like chill. You know what I mean? With the 4 of Swords here. And I think this person prefers chill over like drama, over, like this, they don't, they're smart enough to handle things, but I feel like they just don't want to like I have to clear my throat right now, pile number 3, which is interesting with the Page of Swords, right? In the throat chakra. But I feel like this person just doesn't, also Spirit is telling me red herring, okay? Like somebody who has an argument that's a red herring, or like something is a distraction from something else, which is a red herring. You know what I mean? It's a distraction from something else, okay? And I feel like this person, you know, like they really value their routine, or they really value their peace, or they really value like their ability to kind of like shut it all out if they need to, okay? And I feel like sometimes they think that relationships are just like pure drama half the time. But I feel like pile number 3, they're interested in getting to know you, okay? Because I think the vibe that they get from you, I feel a lot of you in pile number 3 are very intuitive anyway. And I feel like you know instinctually like what this person kind of looks for and what they don't look for, okay? And I don't know why I just saw my iPad, like it's in some weird corner, but it just caught my eye. So maybe there's something here about an iPad or technology with the Page of Swords, or needing to learn something or find something or whatever. But could you imagine like feeling like your iPad is lost or something and thinking every which way, like, where is it? Where is it? What happened? Okay. But anyway, pile number 3, I digress. So I can see mine. Hopefully you can see yours too. Your phone, your iPad, hopefully no one's losing any technology or losing sleep over that. Also, I feel like with the Page of Swords and 4 of Swords, this person doesn't really want to lose sleep over what other people are saying about them. And I don't think they really want to give a lot of emotional attention to it. I do think guilt tends to sometimes eat them up a little bit inside, okay? And I'm also getting the energy of somebody here who does some type of charity work, okay? And like really does care about other people that are suffering, okay? And that could be you, pile number 3, that could be them, but I'm just, maybe both of you do, but I'm just getting that energy. Also, I feel like this person needs fresh air. You know, they maybe need a fan or a breeze or fresh air while they sleep, and or while they're resting. And you know, I feel like this person is open to like family or open to helping people, but they always keep a window open, I feel like, to be there. But at the same time, I feel like when it comes to relationships, they don't want to see a lot of drama there, okay? So what kind of person are you, pile number 3? Do you flow with that chill vibe? Are you down with that energy? Okay, can you feel it coming off them? We have nest and home. Yeah, so needing to feel, I'm also getting somebody who could work from home too, and who doesn't really want to go into any type of office anymore because it's just like way too much work, okay? And I can see that, you know, or just, I'm also getting somebody who's like a boss and worries a lot about how much the people around them are working, or like what they could do to alleviate some pressure, okay, is what I'm seeing here with the King of Cups and the 10 of Wands, okay? And, you know, maybe sometimes to other people, it may seem like this person's like, doesn't really let things affect them, or they're kind of like checked out, or they don't care, but I feel like they really do, pile number 3, okay? And having a peaceful home is like super important to this person, okay? And I think it's all they like wanted as a child too, was to like have a peaceful home, all right? And to have a comfy, cozy home. And we have card 28 here, so some people could be around that age. We have here strength, okay? Nest and home, the strength of the home life, okay? And like, you know, putting a barrier between any drama and one's home, right? Which is hard to do when you're working from home because it starts to infiltrate your home, you know? So I do feel like this person wanting to put like boundaries around their peace, around their home. Maybe you guys are like that too. Maybe you want to have some vibes like that too, pile number 3. And I also feel like somebody needs someone's help to help them get out of a sticky situation. Okay. And the Page of Swords is all about thinking on your feet and all about, you know, coming up with suggestions and solutions. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we have still pining. Ooh, pile number 3. Some of you have a Pisces or a water sign or somebody who's, like very, like I was just explaining, the person I was just explaining, really, the strength of the connection hasn't faded at all. Like they're still pining, okay? And, you know, I feel like for some of you too, you guys could have been doing a lot of work in your relationships and having a lot of strength, and another person kind of hanging back and not doing a whole lot. And yet at times I feel like you guys still think about this person. And with this Page of Swords, you may be asking yourself, like, what the hell's wrong with me? Like, you know, this person like sucked the life out of me. Like, why do I still think about them? Okay. But we have something about the strength, like feeling at home with someone, feeling very connected to someone, and still really being tapped into the energy of a connection here, okay? I love you. Wow, pile number 3, this person coming in hot, okay? They're saying they're still pining and they love you and they still feel the strength of the connection, okay? And, you know, I feel like somebody is doing the hard work to maybe try to move on from something and grow from a situation, while somebody's energy still lingers in your field, pile number 3, and somebody is still worries about you or pines over you or says they still love you and they still care here. Okay, so with this Page of Swords, we could have a communication or a hey, how are you type of thing going on. We have here unspoken feelings. Wow. Okay, pile number 3. This King of Cups really, and here's the Page of Swords wanting to speak those feelings, okay? Needing to get their mind together with the Four of Swords before they speak their feelings, all right? And we have somebody here still pining. I love you. I've got unspoken feelings that I refuse to acknowledge, or that maybe I see now here with the, feel like the King of Cups does see. I also feel like somebody may be acting, I feel it could be you, pile number 3, like, I don't care anymore, I'm moving on, all right? But there's some unspoken feelings, I feel like, between the both of you here, okay? Because I think it's attributable to the strength of this connection, all right? And, interesting, pile number 3. We have karma. Wow, okay. So, past life, and that has a lot to do with guilt. You know, past life karma with someone, we start to feel very guilty. I feel like this person feels guilty about something. Pile number 3. I am getting that they get, I mean, I don't know if they want to admit it or show it, but I do think this person gets infected by the guilt monster for sure. All right. And somebody, I feel like you have the ability, you were the Empress on the bottom of the deck here. I feel like you are the Empress. I feel like you guys have the strength to make a very like beautiful home with someone and to create a wonderful environment wherever you're at. Very like artistic, beautiful, high-minded, creative, everything you are, pile number 3. Okay. And this person, if they tried to be with someone else or they went off with someone else, pile number 3, that road did not go well for them, okay? Because I feel like, you know, this person, so for those of you, and I'm only saying this for those of you where this person moved on or you moved on to another connection, this person that they moved on to, it's not the same vibe, okay? And that happens, you know, like we think we can recreate the same vibe with someone else, but we can't. And we wish we would have said something. Four of Swords, okay? And here's the Page of Swords wanting to speak on it, okay? And that's karma, right? We have past life karma hinders your growth in this lifetime, okay? And I do feel like this person is questioning themselves right now with the Page of Swords. Like, did I do something wrong here? Did I really mess this up? I had the Empress. Okay, I had somebody and I had a beautiful person in my life and I left them for, I don't even know why. And, you know, I should have been a lot clearer with pile number 3 because I did have strong feelings. Okay. And, yeah, so I do think this person is starting to feel like the karma's on them, pile number 3. Okay. And, because things have been, I feel relationship wise, they've been in relationships with the 10 of Wands where like something is going nowhere. Like the energy is dead. It's not going anywhere. It's very frustrating. It's not moving forward. Okay. And, you know, as much as they would pour effort or energy into something, it's like not moving forward. Okay. This person really starting, I feel like with the Page of Swords, really starting to question themselves and wanting the days where things were like peaceful, loving, kind, sweet. Okay. And I feel like this person was saying all that it would take from pile number 3 is one kiss. Okay. And I would be back into pile number 3's arms because it feels so comfortable there. It feels so natural there. Okay. And, yeah, I'm also getting that when you guys walked away from this, you could have had some heavy unspoken feelings for this person too, okay? And interesting, all right? This person really starting to question themselves, like emotionally, all right? We have Jupiter returns and benefits, and this is card 49, so somebody here could be in their 40s. We also have the 4 of Swords with the 4, okay? But Jupiter return and benefits. The 10 of Wands, you're not getting any benefit from Jupiter, okay? The 10 of Wands in the tarot is Saturn in Sagittarius, which is a Jupiter-ruled sign, but it's not going anywhere. Saturn and Jupiter-ruled signs does not do well, okay? And this talks about like a return, a Jupiter return. Somebody here could be having a Jupiter return as well. For my folks and friends that have Jupiter in Aries, or Jupiter in Pisces, we just kind of went through that. So, you know, like somebody wants to bring back the benefits that they had and the love that they had, or they want to bring more comfort, stability, pain-free existence with someone that they really love. They really, really want to bring that energy into their life for the first time or bring it back, okay? For those of you where this is like a past thing that happened too, okay? And some of you guys could have even questioned this too and said, is this my karma? Did I do something to deserve, like questioning yourselves, okay? If you are doing that pile number 3 with the 4 of Swords here, I'm gonna need you guys to give it a rest on yourself, okay? And not try to guilt yourself or put too much on yourself, all right? Just give it a rest. And, you know, if you start going down that path mentally, like take some time out to pamper yourself or to just take it easy, okay? Don't overthink it. And also the 4 of Swords is a Jupiter and Libra card, and we have Jupiter here. So talking about the strength of a connection, feeling very at home with someone, feeling very in love with someone with the I love you here, feeling like very at peace with the 4 of Swords here, okay? And wanting that, you know, wanting that touch, wanting that love, all right? And it looks like he has her in an embrace here, like wanting to hold someone, okay? I just heard I can't hold over on this anymore. I need you, okay? Like that's what I'm hearing from them. Pile number 3, okay? So like I can't keep avoiding this. I can't hold over on it anymore. I want to be close to you, like that type of thing is what I'm really feeling here. And I don't know, pile number 3, how do you guys feel about that? I feel this whole thing could have sent you down a way different path, and maybe some of you at times questioned like what that path is actually all about. But I think it awakened your curiosity for your life path in a way, pile number 3. I really do. I think it had its desired effect on you, but I feel like this person still wants more. They want their good luck to return. They want Jupiter to return to them. They want happiness, joy, love, feeling, emotion to connect to them again through you, you know, is what I'm seeing. Here's the Emperor, okay? The Emperor has no clothes on, of course, pile number 3. And look at that, we got the Empress, okay? So this person had it made. The Emperor and the Empress are divine consorts, and you've got Jupiter here, you know, like having a real beautiful home, a beautiful life together, a beautiful future together. And, you know, somebody kind of had to go and ruin it all or whatever they did here. Pile number 3, okay? But this Emperor to me looks like kind of filled with regrets, okay? And maybe not showing it all the time, all right? But trying to maybe push those feelings away and like take charge of their life, all right? I also feel like the Emperor is you guys, pile number 3. Like the Emperor in the tarot is Aries, okay? Some of you might have Aries in your chart or a heavy Mars influence in your chart, okay? I feel like this person, okay, I feel like you've grown so much, pile number 3, since all of this stuff, okay? And I mean, just in general in your life, I feel you guys have grown a lot. You've become quite mature. And I think you guys are going after what you want here with this Jupiter returns card instead of overthinking it and second guessing yourself and wondering what's wrong with you, okay? And I think if this person comes back to you, or you guys meet again or talk again or share something with each other again here, I feel like this person's gonna find a very different person in pile number 3. Like find someone who's very self-assured and somebody who knows exactly what they want and who they are, okay? And it's a different energy, you know what I mean? And sometimes we change and grow and the people in our lives like wouldn't even recognize us anymore. All right. But I also feel like, you know, for you guys get I talked about vacation and travel. Jupiter is a planet having to do with that. So I feel like you guys do reap a lot of benefits from expanding your horizons and getting out there and tackling life and just going for it and doing it instead of like sitting back and overly questioning yourselves. Okay. And I do feel like you're this like enigma or mystery to this person in a way, pile number 3, okay? Because there's various layers to you. You could be both the Empress and the Emperor, you know what I'm saying? And I feel you're very versatile, pile number 3, okay? You're also very curious and intellectual, I feel here too. And it's like this person thinking like, why didn't I show my feelings more, or why didn't I work a little bit harder here? Okay, so pile number 3, let's go ahead and see. Next, we'll take it to the 18 plus extended reading for those of you that would like to join me there for more information. Okay, pile number 3, there'll be a link to my Vimeo channel below, but let's go ahead and see here. Let's go ahead and see what message does this person have for pile number 3? What message does this person have for pile number 3? 4 of Pentacles. Okay, their life hasn't really been going anywhere, you know? I think they, you know, pile number 3, if they would have really connected with your energy like they should have, or like they did, or woulda, coulda, shoulda, I think, you know, it would have improved their, you know, status in life, honestly. You know, I think it would have improved their money. I think it would have improved their status in life. I don't think they've been seeing much positive change or growth in their life, and I don't think they have a whole lot to look forward to, okay? Basically with the 4 of Pentacles, I feel like this person is saying pretty much like all I do is like work a lot, and I don't think that this person is like getting out as much as you would think, and I don't think they're having as much fun as you would ever think, okay? I feel like some of them could have moved away from the city as well and maybe spending like more time alone. I think they're comfortable with the Four of Pentacles. They're comfortable. There's nothing wrong with it, you know, like the fact that they're comfortable with, you know, we have 2 4s here, and then the Emperor as well as a 4 in the tarot. So we have 4 4 4, okay, which is like stable, secure, I'm not going anywhere. And I feel like this person kind of made you feel that way, pile number 3, but then you're the one that, you know, took off on the journey of life, okay? And I feel you guys have really pushed hard for your, you know, freedom, independence, goals, all of that, okay? I feel like this person's stagnating a little bit. I gotta be honest, okay? As far as like, you know, I think they're worried that they're stagnating a little bit when it comes to like, you know, I feel like this person doesn't want to get to their end of their life and have regrets. You know what I'm saying, pile number 3? I think that's something they think about, okay? They don't like to think about it too much, though. I feel like this person, instead of having their heavy thoughts weigh on them, they would rather like work or would rather do things to get things off their mind, okay? And I'm also getting the energy of like physical labor as well here. Somebody who does some type of physical labor, or somebody who wants to do some type of physical labor for whatever reason, okay? And yeah, the 5 of Cups is on the bottom of the deck, so, you know, not doing too well. I feel like they're saying 1 kiss from pile number 3 would literally like make me perk up and cheer up and have a way better day, okay? They're like, technically my day's okay with the 4 of Pentacles, but I mean, I think that's a little bit of an overstatement, an over-exaggeration, pile number 3. I think they're saying if I had a kiss from pile number 3, like life would be looking happier for me, okay? So how do you feel about that, pile number 3? I'd love to hear your comments and if this reading resonated for you and if you found some truths in it. For those of you that enjoy my readings and would like to show me a little love or buy me a coffee, there is a little tip jar in my description box below, but if not, no worries. Thank you so much, pile number 3. Thank you to everyone who came here today, and I would love to see you all again real soon. Take care.